Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our fifth Rivals of Ixalan draft here on Big Durf Gaming. Yeah, wow, Big Durf Gaming. I think I can say my own name. I am Big Durf, and whew, not an ideal pack, huh? Just wanted to open Chrome. Sorry. Wow, there we go. What do we like here? There is not much great. They're both Sworn Vampire, meh. Pirate's Pillage, meh. I do like the Relentless Raptor. That card was pretty solid, but I don't really love going two color first pick. Heh. We could take the Raptor. Maybe the Stalker? Or the Martyr? Or the Oathsworn? I guess we'll take the Raptor. This pack. Yeah, this pack. Sea Red does go well with the Raptor. It has to attack anyway, and being a 5 power first striker on like turn 3 usually gets a lot of the job done. It might be a bit aggressive to take that enchantment here, though, given that we have like the Sky Marcher also as an option. And Shake the Foundations too should be strong, could be strong, but probably a little early for that. There's nothing in like these other colors that screams, "Hey, come out of your first 2 colors for me." So I think I'm gonna take the Sea Red. Oh, let's go. We'll just build it. This deck seemed very strong last time, and I'm happy to give it another go and see how we get there. This card did seem very good whenever we played it. At very few points did we run into a spot where it was gonna run itself into a bad attack. The attacks are pretty good. Death Spitter goes right with this aggro deck we want. 3/2, and that enrage ability is good. I think while the Sun Crowned Hunters from Ixalan does get you more likely to have the repeatable effect, I think this card is probably more what we want in the aggro deck, based on our play experience last time. We'll take the Moment of Triumph. This is good in our deck, so I'm willing to take this here and just assume this was a strong green pack. We could also take the Jungle Board Pioneer, but it really does not play very well with what we have so far. And Triumph is good. Okay, we'll definitely take this. Pairs very well with our Raptors. Play this on turn 2, and then by the time there's something to stop it on turn 4, we can fly over. And just whatever other dinosaurs we get. Really. The Araska Raptor seems fine, but not great. The deck doesn't really want a Pterodon, especially not this early. We might take one later and slide in there at a 5-drop, but we're not super pumped for it. And I don't think we're going to be a Tillinolli's Crown deck. So I think Sky Marcher is good here. I like the way this deck's starting. It's definitely a good start to this draft. Oh, what? 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 Yeah, okay. We'll take Bombard here with our 8th pick. I mean, to be fair, I'm like going what, but there's a lot of good cards in that pack, so could have been a very good pack. But still, Bombard, very good. I think I've read this flavor text already, but it's just great. Want to sink a ship? Blow a hole in the hole. Want to kill a register? Same answer. Hit him with the cannon. Come on. Here we are. It's this pack again. I guess we'll take the Sun-Collared Raptor. If we want a Strider Harness, I'm sure we'll find one. And we don't want a Sentry, so we want to just at least make sure we get to peak 2-drop. Just taking the Shatter here. It's a narrow sideboard card, but you know there's a chance, and if nothing else, it's keeps people out of my colors. This is interesting. This should always have haste, so it's just a 5-mana 4/4 haste, and that's pretty solid. Though Pirate's Pillage is also pretty good. I think we're going to take the Horncrest here, though. And it's not a great 5-drop, but I've, like, in the grand scheme, but I feel like there's not a lot of, insane 5s running around in these colors. I mean, I felt like I couldn't find any last time we had this deck. I couldn't find, like, strong cards to be playing in the late game, and I feel like I would have enjoyed to have one of these in that last deck. I might have had one on the sideboard, but I don't think so. But in retrospect, I definitely would have. Ooh. Well, I mean, there's a non-zero chance we just take the Tendershoot Dryad, right? That card is absolutely bonkers. It just wins the game. Obviously, there is another Raptor here we could just take and keep doing what we're doing. But I was just talking about how I don't really have great late drops anyway. And as I said, this card's like is such a house that I'm willing to take it and see if I can't, snap a Evolving Wilds or what's it called? Amulet. Traveler's Amulet. Kind of get it in there. Oh, here we'll take the Baffling End. This seems good. I mean, at some point an opponent's going to get us with some enchantment removal and get a creature upgrade, but I still think this is pretty solid. We would take another Sea Red too, but I think the end is better. This one's pretty tight. We've got a couple. We've got a Raptor, which I don't like the Raptor companions, but we also got another Sky Marcher. Moment of Triumph. We would play as many of these as we can get to. I think we're going to take the Sky Marcher here. Oh, okay, we'll take that. Fetches dinosaurs and triggers your enrages. And now we can keep an eye out for, you know, more enrage action. Plus, occasionally just picks up free creatures. Like the 1 damage should likely, unless we end up with some of those Raptor companions, but will likely not kill much out of our deck. Freebooter is fine, but I'm already doing pretty decent at 4-drop. And as I said, I want to be able to make sure to squeeze this Tender Shoot Dryad in there as freely as possible. So we're going to take the Evolving Wilds. Like, you can make the argument, and I wouldn't be like... I wouldn't be opposed to it if you said, well, it's just better if you just stay committed and go super aggro with the Raptors. And I couldn't, like, argue with that too hard. But, you know, like I said, the Dryad is such a behemoth, and I don't think there's a lot of good top-end cards in our colors that it kind of forces us to finagle something. We're going to take Sea Red here, because again, it's very good with those. I mean, I would like a Firebrand, but extra Sea Reds are very solid right now. I'm going to take the Moment of Triumph, but I would be more, I'm wishing I take the Pirate's Pillage earlier, because that would be a good way to try to splash out this Dryad. I mean, or the Freebooters too. Oh, we're gonna take this Freebooter. We didn't get in on the Conquistador train early. I'm not trying to take another moment right immediately after taking that last one. I mean, not that it matters that I just took one, but I think there's another one coming around that might be coming around in the next pack or two. So I'm kind of interested in getting the Freebooter. Help me get this Dryad out. Oh, well then. Calculated. Set up, get the Dryad splash, and table the Raptor. Oh, Firebrand will definitely smash. I could use some more moments, or more just, yeah. We're in on get nice, cheap creature interaction now with these Raptors. The Firebrand helps too. Yeah, I guess maybe I could have taken that last Firebrand. Because having Firebrands with the Raptors is a big deal, because you can threaten the bigger things. I think we're taking another Freebooter here. I mean, I think it might just be, given with the Dryad, it might just be a better card than the Rascaraptor. We'll stick a Shake the Foundations in the sideboard. We don't have a lot of enrage that we want to trigger at this present moment, but there's some good enrage in pack 3 too, so because you don't need a lot of it, because this also can randomly clear some of their stuff out. As we said, the only, we don't have a lot of cards that can hit. The only thing it's going to hit right now is the Fanatical Firebrand, and we can make sure that doesn't actually happen. So it's a chance to pick up some opponent creatures for free. It replaces itself. Let's see. I'm kind of interested in the Raptor Hatchling. Vampire's Deal is good, but not amazing. The Moments of Triumph are almost strictly better in our deck. because we only have a couple vampires here. The Headstrong Brute will not have Menace that frequently, though some percentage of the time. That's a debatable option, because we're likely to pick up at least one more pirate. But I think the Hatchling is going to be good. We already have the Moments of Triumph, and if we can find a way to like get it into combat and save it, that's good. Yeah, I think we're going to take that. Oh, Ixalan's binding. Yeah, I think we're just going to snap this. Nothing else in the pack that calls out to me. It's not quite a Cutlass deck, though. I mean, it's a solid Cutlass deck, but not better than Ixalan's binding Cutlass deck. Slash of Talons was probably going to be good here as just another way of interaction. I was thinking maybe take the Swashbucklings to Strap, but we already have 2 Sea Reds. That's going kind of deep on enchantments. And the Sea Reds are going to be like strictly better, because we will be attacking. Paladin Bloodstained is also fine, but we've got a couple 4-drops already. We're not super interested in more of those, but the interaction is good. Oof. We're getting cut pretty hard in this direction, aren't we? What happened? We were getting pretty good in the first pack. Skyblade? Question mark? Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it wears a Sea Red decently. This one's kind of interesting. It's a little tighter. Do we want a Sure Strike or a Pious? I think we want the Sure Strike. It's fantastic with the Raptors. Almost nothing survives the combat versus them when they're, you know, a 6-power first striker. And Pious Interdiction is a strong effect and it is good, but we do have a couple, you know, similar removal effects. But our deck is so dependent on it being able to get through attacks that I think the Sure Strike is better. I think we want the Nest Robber because we can play that over the Raptor Hatchling. I don't really want to play. Ooh, is this a Fire Cannon deck? It might be, right? Because we do kind of top off. I think we'll take the Headstrong Brute here just for curve purposes. I mean, Pterodon Knight is going to be regularly on in our deck, but the Headstrong Brute, decent percent of the time, we can turn it on. Not too often, actually, but, you know. And we are going to be attacking. Hypothetically, slide the Aerosaur down. I don't really want to play a Brazen Bucks. There's a Swashbuckling. I don't think we'll play it, but there it is. It's sideboardable, maybe. I mean, none of these cards are making the deck. Might as well take the foil rare. It's a valueless foil rare, but, you know. Oh, hey, that can make the deck. Cha-ching. 45th pick. Got him. Okay, first let's do one of these. I think the Raptor's out because the freebooters, well, I did kind of make fun of him, are a lot better at helping us play this Dryad. When did I take a second Sun Collar? Oh no, I took out the Raptor Hatchling. That's what happened. That's wrong. Did I say Raptor Hatchling? I probably did. I meant to take out the Sun Collared Raptor. I don't know if this deck wants the Skyblade, especially. One, two, two. I still think we might just have to play the Headstrong Brood for curve purposes. Oh, 3, you know. Forgot about the Firebrand. We took this Forerunner pretty aggressively when we found that pack, but I mean, it does get us a couple good cards. It does nothing for us in terms of, I mean, very little for us with the Enrage, but I guess if we get a scenario where we have this out and a Raptor Hatchling and can strap a Jammin', hey, we made a combo. I mean, it's not a good one, but I do want to play both freebooters. I do want to play the Heliopterus because that should be good. What are we going to cut? I was talking about how much I wanted this Horncrest earlier, but it's like the first thing I'm being drawn to cut right now. And then the next thing is a Fire Cannon. And then one more. What else? What else? This just really doesn't seem very good in this deck. Yep, that's what I was going to say. Just one forest plus the Evolving Wilds is 2 ways to get it from there, and the 2 freebooters get me treasure is, I think, where all I'm gonna put in for that Dryad. I mean, it's 4 sources, quote unquote. I mean, we can't cast the Dryad until we can cast the freebooter anyway. Yep. Let's go. Hmm. I might want to put another 2-drop in the deck. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna think about it during this first game and see how the deck looks. But I think I want another 2-drop, even if it's that, you know, goofy sun-collared Raptor. And perhaps we might just pull the Forerunner for it. Oh, well, that is an obvious mulligan. I guess we'll keep that. That's good. That's not good. We already have more than lands this deck needs. That's solid for us at the moment because, you know, it kind of... Oh my goodness. The thing about the Relentless Raptor with your tricks is you're always attacking with it no matter what. You don't have a choice. So your opponent... You're never giving away information about a bluff. Your opponent always has to just kind of let you have it. Start out with 4 land in hand, 4 land on top. I mean, in good news, on the next 30 cards in the deck, there's only 8 lands. In bad news, my opponent looks like they want to just start smashing our faces in. Ooh, that's not bad. I don't think we're going to attack with it, though. I would rather have the 1 damage floating around than trade it off for the Jade Bearer right away. Whew, that's pretty good. You know, I mean, I did hypothesize the deck wanted another 2-drop, right? Yes, I know this is no sample size to be taking that from, but I'm just pointing. I'm just making a joke, guys. I'm talking to my own brain. It's fine. No. Oh, it's gonna send right away too. Oh, an opponent's gonna dive down next turn. So I need to top deck the Bombard right now, or we just basically lose immediately. Oh gosh. Oh goodness. Yeah, dive down, stayed on top. I just packed this one in, right? Look, yeah, normally, you know, I'm all in on going into the end, but we know opponent's about to drive die down. We can't kill the Dryad right now, and yeah. They're going to get explore triggers every turn, every upkeep on those Saprolings. We're not winning that game. Oh man, were we not winning that game. I'm taking out the Forerunner because it doesn't actually really get anything. And I'm going to bring in a Sun-Colored Raptor just as an extra 2-drop. I don't have anything... Well... Having a Fire Cannon does give me one more way to be able to shoot at that Dryad. And then we'd probably pull out one of these Sea Reds. Because, at least, maybe pull out the other one. Because we've already seen, you know, opponent is green-blue with that kind of... Oh my goodness. The last hand, and now... Last hand just had a Binding of Ixalan on turn 4. And a Tendertree Dryad we couldn't play with the lands in hand. So you know we weren't keeping that. Because all that ends up with is us getting ran over by Merfolk before we even have to worry about opponent's Tendertree Dryad. Sure, we'll lead with white in case opponent somehow comes through with a turn 1 haste creature. I'm going to play the Fire Cannon just on curve because we don't have anything else to do with the mana. For a second I was like, did I miss a 1 mana blue spell in this format? And no, I didn't. It was just Scry. It was just Scry. Just Opt. Just forgot about Opt. That's going to be a no, buddy. We're going to play the Raptor. The Sun-Collared Raptor. Well, we actually don't really want to slash or talent it that badly. I guess we'd better just get the best bidder out. We're not like that worried about it. I was hoping we'd draw a better 2-drop. Like if we had drawn a Relentless Raptor, I would have smashed that and played this last and had this last talents to kill the Shaper Apprentice. Oh, that is good. Opponent with no land on turn 3. This does punish us if we draw a Dryad immediately next turn, so we won't be able to cast it right away and we'll have to draw a land. But this was the most mana efficient way because the freebooter gets us the token, and we already have the Forest, so it's not like we need the splash color anymore to be able to cast the Slash of Talents this turn. Applying pressure with opponent stuck on mana, you know that's the name of the game. We probably should have held that land. No, actually we shouldn't because of the Sun-Collared Raptor. I was going to say we should have held it to be able to discard it potentially to a Elaborate Fire Cannon. However, if we draw another land, we can smash them with Sun-Collared Raptor for 1,000,000. So, sorry if you can hear that. They're doing gas and electric outside, guys. Sorry. Yeah, we're just going to run this back. Ooh, do I want to shake the foundations in there as a way to clear out Dryad tokens? No, probably not. Well, I just had this weird deja vu feeling. Well, we'll keep this, I guess. I saw, like, into some alternate timeline We're going to sack this now. Where I have my own tender shoot. Like, it was a weird deja vu. Where there's a version of this game where we both have our tender shoot dryads out. But mine somehow gets damaged. But I cast that deal 1 to everything. And it takes out my opponent's and mine. And I'm very sad. This could be just a memory of a game with a similar card like Tender Shoot Dryad. But, like, it was a weird little deja vu moment where I was like, wait, is that the card from the deja vu? Because it was like, you know, this is a memory of that deja vu feeling of, like, you know, a dream or something from before this format was out. So it's not like, you know. Opponent just took this on the chin last time. Oh, now they definitely have to. So we'll just play the Firebrand before combat. Oh, no, they don't, because the Merfolk has hexproof. We're still going to play the Firebrand before combat. And we will wait on the Sea Red for the second Raptor. I think this card is very good. It's really not a huge drawback. Attacks or blocks each combat. Like, you're the red-white deck. Your opponent needs to assume you have a trick. And you should have a trick. At most times. So, you know, you want to attack or block every combat with a 3/3 vigilance. It makes sense. And it doesn't say blocks alone when it, you know, when you have to. Oh, that is. Oh, can we can. That's a slow play that I think we can. We're gonna punish here. Oh yeah. I could put this Sea Red onto the Firebrand, because that would allow it to attack this combat as well. But it does, getting it on the Relentless Raptor is a lot better for future turns, because like, I don't want an opponent to play like something, a 3/3 Explorer, make it a 4/4, and then we're just bricked with the Raptors, because we're gonna use a moment of triumph right here when the opponent goes for a double block. No double. Interesting. Okay. I mean, yes, they would have gotten blown out, but they are falling a little far behind. That's pretty good. That makes a lot of sense, huh? Oh, brutal. Alrighty then. To be fair, our attacks are still pretty solid. Oh, and even better now. Please just block that. Please just block that. GG! Yeah, 8 damage for this, plus the Firebrand that we held on to. Got him. Alrighty, that's the draft in match 1. Gonna, I guess, try to give it a couple minutes for these Chucks to disappear, but I'm kind of on a tight schedule here, so hopefully that'll be better for the next video. But until then, Relentless Raptors, Relentless Raptors, Relentless Raptors. Yeah, they have to think you have a trick. And as always, have a good life, folks. Peace.